What's happening, YouTube? Jonathan Pariente, the Execution 10 here, coming at you guys with another video. I want to ask you guys to please continue to check and subscribe to my channel for more YouTube videos. And what a wild game we had last night. The Yankees and the Indians, Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Everything you could imagine, just momentum, kept swinging back and forth. Leads changed a million times. But the Yankees came away with a 10-9 win and will play the Rays Monday in the division series. Didn't start off good, though, for the Yanks. First, the game was delayed for an hour by rain. That really didn't come down yet at the time. And it was very windy. Okay, game's delayed an hour, the game starts. Suddenly, the rain came down with the wind whipping around. By that time, the Indians already went up 1-0. Then they throw the tarp on the field. The first inning was not even finished yet. And I'm looking at why'd they wait till now to do this. The Indians wind up scoring 3 more times in that inning. So the Yanks are down 4-0 by the time we passed 1 inning. Already, I'm already about to say, we're not winning this game. And then the Yanks start to rally. Stanton homers, 4-1. Okay. Then Carrasco starts to lose his stuff by the 4th inning, excuse me. He was pitching well early. Yanks load the bases. Urshela hit a grand slam. The guy that the Indians threw away they didn't think he could hit. Yanks are up 5-4. Add an insurance run an inning later by Stanton, 6-4. Now the Yanks have to go to the pen. Tanaka, again, had that rough first inning, and he started to lose his stuff again in the 5th. The Yanks go to Chad Green. 2 on, nobody out. Jose Ramirez, 2-run double. Game's tied at 6. Gary Sanchez then gets the lead back. 2-run homer off Tristan McKenzie. Yanks go up 8-6. Okay. Britton then has to come in the 6th inning, gets a double play. Now you go to the 7th. Yanks are still up 8-6. Britton gets the first 2 outs. But then he walks 2 batters after. The Indians shockingly pinch hit Josh Naylor, who had been hurting the Yankees the whole series. They bring up Jordan Luplow, which I was shaking my head at. Why would they go to him? The Yanks go to Loaizaga. So you figure, yeah, matchup should favor Loaizaga. Easy. Luplow doubles. 2 runs in. Thankfully, it did not go over the wall. I thought it was out. And thankfully, it just hit off the bottom of the wall. But the game is tied at 8. Now this is anyone's game. Now the bottom of the 8th comes. Loaizaga allows 2 base runners. Now you bring up Chapman. The Yanks did not plan to have Chapman go 2 innings last night. He was not supposed to. Britton was not supposed to come in as early as he did. But the Yanks really had to figure out a way because you had no Ottavino. The Yanks didn't trust Ottavino to come in. Do I trust Jonathan Holder? Heck no. This is where Tommy Kahnle, you wish he was here. Unfortunately, he had Tommy John. And that's a big loss for the Yanks pen, not having Kahnle. You saw how big he is in this bullpen. So Chapman gives up the single to Cesar Hernandez. 9-8 now. Now you go to the bottom. Now you go to the top of the 9th. Yanks have to rally in. Thankfully, Urshela made a big stab on a sharp liner by Santana and turned it into a double play. That could have been way more than 9-8. But the Yankees held it at 1, and then the Yankees were able to kind of rally back again. First a walk to Hicks. Urshela pokes a single up the middle on an 0-2 pitch. Gleyber Torres works a walk. Brett Gardner, after a long at-bat, strikes out. So now it brings up Gary Sanchez, who hit the home run earlier. You have to wonder, will he come through again? He sack flies. Okay. Yanks tied at 9, 2 outs. Now it brings up LeMahieu. 0-2 pitch, pokes a single up the middle. Yanks go up 10-9. Now come the Indians, and now you have to keep them off the board if you're Chapman. Strikes out Franmil Reyes. Big out. Huge. Then gets a big ground out. 2 away. Oscar Mercado now comes up to pinch hit for Sandy Leon. Perez got hurt earlier in the game. He was hit by a pitch a few innings back. You get him to strike out Mercado, but a pitch was in the dirt. Sanchez couldn't handle it. He reaches first. Now you have to prevent Mercado running. So now Austin Hedges comes up. Pinch hit. Chapman gets him. Yanks move on. 5-hour plus game. Yankees were fortunate they got out of this with the win, because the way Boone managed this game really shook a lot of heads there. You really had to wonder what was Boone doing, and could he throw that game away? He almost did. But the Yanks will play the Rays, and there are going to be things they have to clean up. For one, the walks. Bullpen, particularly Britton, Loizaga, have to stop walking hitters, because the Indians made us pay both times for that. The Rays may not have the type of power hitters the Indians have, but the Rays can hit in opportunistic moments, and they're very situational type hitters. The Rays don't score a lot of runs, but when you play Tampa, that might not matter to them. 3-2 games, the Rays thrive in those games. 2-1 games, Rays thrive in those games. The Rays have enough pitching that a low-scoring game can work to their advantage. They have a dominant starting staff. They have a dominant bullpen. The Rays know how to win. The Yanks lost 8 out of 10 to the Rays this year. So now you go into this series and you have to ask yourself, how are the Yanks going to attack Tampa? For one, they're going to have to not rely on the home run ball too much. The home runs were big last night. Great. But now the Yanks have to start learning how to hit situationally like the Rays do. And you have to attack their starters early. Once their pen comes in, it's lights out. And if you do get runners on, the Yanks have to take advantage. Now the plan is for Garrett Cole to start Game 1 against Blake Snell. Game 1 of the ALDS is Monday. It will not be at Tropicana. It's going to be at Petco Park. Major League Baseball is doing the bubble for the playoffs. So now Arlington, San Diego, they will host the Division Series, the National League and American League Championship Series, and then Arlington will host the World Series. In a weird year, but baseball is playing, and we will see a 2020 World Champion. Who will it be? We don't know. But now it's October. The run to the postseason, the run to the Fall Classic officially now begins. Can the Yankees go all the way? They looked locked and focused last night, and that's a good sign. Stanton, amazingly, starting to hit now. More importantly, he was a lot more patient at the plate than I've ever seen him. Hopefully that's a sign of things. We'll see. The remaining Wild Card Series games are today, and we will crown a winner in one of them. The Houston Astros blew through the Twins. Despite everything with the whole cheating that went on with them, the Astros did move on. They will play the winner of Oakland and Chicago today. Who wins that, we'll find out. That's going to a Game 3 today. Braves and Reds are on right now. Braves took Game 1 in extras. The Dodgers and Brewers are tonight. The Dodgers took the first game. They could sweep tonight. The Marlins and Cubs are later today. The Marlins shockingly took the first game in Wrigley. Cubs have to rally if they want to take this series. Marlins have never lost a playoff series in now the 3 times they've been here. Both the other times, they won the World Series. Marlins are a team to watch. Cardinals and the Padres. Cardinals took Game 1. They could win it tonight if they pull it off today. We will see who wants to win the Fall Classic. For the Yankees, let's see if they can keep it going. Jonathan Perriente, The Education 10, saying bye for now.